she's watching.
I would just like to say hi to Judy and my mom from back home in Kelowna. Enjoy the game.
Danny with a shout out. The Bananas versus the Eagles this afternoon. The Banana mix up their lines a little bit. Jake and Eli on defense with Blake and Yannick up front. Parker down the middle. Off the draw, Eagles control into their zone. Blake on the forecheck. Eagles playing around. And out down the ice. No ice. Jake back for it. Jake reverses for Blake. Blake pinched off there. Comes to Eli. Eli up for Blake. Blake can't get it out. Eli, third time. Goes cross ice for Yannick. Yannick down the wall. He's cut off there. Spins around his man. 1-on-4, still with it. Yannick down low. Has Ruby and Tristan out front. Goes back to Cam at the point. Cam, shot, tip, and goalie will cover that up. Looks like we'll have Tristan out with Walker, Ruby in the middle. Emmett and Cam will be the other D pair. Off the draw. Eagles control. Walk on the backtrack. That's played around Cam. Into the zone. Eagles down low. Ruby cuts that off. Bounces up. Walker picks it up. Walker got Tristan with him. Walker cut off there. Tristan in the corner. Tristan throws it around the net. Walker takes that away. Back to Cam at the point. Cam down low. That's cut off. Tristan picks that up though. Tristan for Emmett. Emmett surveys back to Tristan. Tristan down the wing. In. Shot scores. Tristan from Emmett. 1-0. Banana. Nice play at the point. That line will get a change. We'll have Zane and Cruz as the other pairing on the wings. Parker and Ruby rolling down the middle. Off the draw. Parker pushes that back for Jake. Jake on it. Up for Cruzy. Cruzy check there. Eagles pick it up. Shoot it back out. Play it back in. Eli. Up for Zane. Zane. Checked at the line. Eli follows up. Oh, Eli with it. Eli in. He's got Cruzy with him. Eli over to Cruz. Just out of his reach. Cruzy down low. Plays it back for Jake at the point. Jake walks in. Shot. Tip by Zane. Zane on the backhand. Off the rebound. Scores. Zane, nice hands in front. Gets the tip and then gets the rebound and buries it. 2-0. Banana. Banana. Banana will get a change. Ruby in the middle. Was that back for Cam over to Emmett. Emmett spins away. Up to Blake. Blake in. Leaves for Emmett. Emmett loses the handle. Play back out. Ruby holds the line. Emmett now with it. Plays that down low. Picked off. Comes the other way. Eagles. Right up. Emmett pinches down. That's cut off. Yannick has some room. In tight. That's stopped. Into the corner. He goes up. Tip past Emmett down the ice. And Cam's being icing as Cam goes back for it. $12 minutes to go here in the first. 2-0 Banana lead. Off the draw. Tristan in front. Walker on the forecheck. Parker. Eagles. Reverse. Go back the other way. Parker steps up. Tristan. In Walker. Plays it down low for Tristan. Tristan on it. Eagles. Off the boards. And played out the center. It gets by Eli. Jake over though. In front. Nice stick by Parker in front. Puck played back to the point. Down low. In the middle, Tanev. Oh, big save by Tanev. Jake brings it out. Goes cross ice for Tristan. Just off of his stick. Into the zone. Walker, Tristan down there. Walker. Plays it around a couple. Still with it. Plays it well wide. Had Tristan wide open on the far side. Tristan. Ruby. Back to Cam. Cam over to Emmett. Emmett. Tries to play that to Tristan in front. Ruby misses the stick lift. And the Eagles get it into the zone. And they'll get a change. Emmett around his man. Off the boards. Doesn't get it out though. Eagles in. Just wide. Ruby with it. Has Zane at the far blue line. Zane in. Zane taken down. Going to be a penalty on the Eagles here. Cruzy behind the net. Cruzy with it. Reverses. The Ruby shot. Just misses. Oh, that's maybe stopped by the goaltender. The trip to the Eagles here. And the Banana will go to the power play. Parker out with Blake and Yannick. Eli and Jake on the point. Parker down low. Pokes that through Blake. Blake. Plays it down low for Parker, just out of his reach. Parker gets it though. Off the boards to Jake. Jake. In front. Oh, Parker. Eli gets a stick on that. Yannick holds the line. Yannick spins back. Plays it back to Jake. Jake walks. Eli. Ooh, toe save by the goaltender. Yannick picks that up. Wrap around. And nice save by the goaltender there. Banana going to change. A minute 20 left in the power play. On the forward group. Oh, they're going to change them all. Emmett and Cam come out. Ruby on the drop. Puck played up in the middle. Cam can't hold the line. Cam with it. I'm going to say that's onside. I'm not sure it was. Banana, no forecheck here. Puck played through the middle. Comes to Cam. Cam spins back. Up to Walker. Walker's got Ruby with her. Or with him. Walker through the middle. Bumped up the puck there. Got to move the puck. Tanev plays that for Cam. Cam Up the boards, nobody there. Then I go for an icing. .45 seconds left. Parker back out with Cruz and Zane. Jake picks that up. Jake around the net. Jake plays it up the boards. A little bit too far. It's played back in by the Eagles. Eli back for it. Eli spins away a couple times. Still with it. Eli surveys up to Zane. Zane plays it across to Cruzy into the zone. Cruzy, takes the pass. Nice fake by Cruz. Cruz back to Eli at the point. Eli down to Cruz. Cruz back to Eli. Eli, shot, save. Just as the penalty expires. Ruby on the drop. We are home. And then puck played down low. Cam with it. Plays it back. Cam plays it around. Yannick there. Chips it past his defender. Blake there takes that away. Blake has Ruby coming. 2-on-1. Blake drops to Ruby. Ruby in front, back to Blake. Oh, nice defensive play there by the Eagles. Knock that away. And it hooks that back of the line. Blake plays that back into Ruby. Ruby down the wall. Tries to do that for Yanni. That's poked off of his stick. Puck through the middle. Cam cuts that off. Then it's checked from Cam. Yannick pokes that away. And then Emmett back to Ruby, to Blake. Puck played in. 10. And the Eagles score on the rebound. Makes it 2-1. But I need to get going here. 6:52 left here in the first. Jake Walker tries to play that Parker. That's intercepted. Jake picks it up though. Walker in the middle. Nobody there. Eli steps up. Jake. Parker. Walker. Has Tristan with him. Walker over to Tristan. Eli coming. Eli in front. Kicked out. Puck back the other way. The Eagles break it out. Good job by Jake. Jake off the boards. Kicks it up. Eli. Parker. Parker to Walker. Walker in. Stops up. Just tries to go cross ice for Tristan. It's intercepted, but Tristan takes it away. Tries to play that down low for Parker. That's intercepted. Tristan on it. Takes it away. Tristan down low to Parker. That's intercepted as well. Parker takes that away. Pins his man against the boards. Walker in. Walker stops up. Tries to play it back for Cam. Back to the Eagles and now on the ice. They're going to call that icing. 5:39 to go here in the first. 2-1. Blake in. Blake around his man. On net, backhand. Just wide. Puck played up. Knocked down by Yannick. Yannick in. Yannick down low. Shot. Glove down. Blake shot. Another shot. Blocked. Eli. He's checked. Coming in the middle. Parker back. Puck played in the middle. Bounces over Jake's stick. Jake goes for a skate. Through the middle. Blake holds up the line. And then backhands it in. Eagles reverse behind their net. Ruby on the forecheck. Yannick there too. Knocked down by Emmett. Comes to Tristan, and the Eagles pick it up into the zone. Shot, blocked away by Tanev. Down low. Cam picks it up the boards. Way back in to Ruby Walker. Walker stops up. Leaves it for Tristan. Tristan plays it down behind the net. Ruby down low. Ruby goes for a skate. Emmett. Tristan. Tristan toe drag in front. Walker can't find it. Ruby back to Cam. Cam off the boards. Again down to Ruby. That's gloved ahead. Walker loses that, and Cam goes back for it. Cam goes for a skate. Cam into the zone. He's poke check. Tristan follows up. Plays it down low. That's blocked out. Tristan. Puck's blocked. Walker takes that away. Walker's still with it. Toe drag. And the goalie makes a nice save as Walker takes that to the net. Off the draw. Puck played back past Eli. Jake back for it. Eagles on the forecheck. Played up to Cruz. Cruzy in the middle. To Parker. To Zane. Rebound. Parker. Buries. Finds it and buries the rebound. Nice shot. A pass off pad by Zane. And Parker buries the rebound. 3-1 Banana. Minute 45 to go here in the first. Parker on the drop. Parker into the zone. Parker in. Tries to chip that one up. Oh, quick whistle. Well, we only had it for a minute. It dropped down. And they've now got a line change. We got Blake Ruby come out. Ruby, Blake, Eli, Blake, in front. Jake and Eli stepped up. Then nobody takes it. Puck played in the middle. Eagles in. Nice backtrack. Rebound. Tana makes the save. Didn't know where it was for a minute. Puck in the middle. And they score. Nobody picks up anybody in front. And 3-2. Minute 10 left here in the first. Walker into the zone. He's checked. Hard on the forecheck. Played around the boards. Over there. Walker through the middle. Emmett knocks that down. Plays it up for Tristan. Tristan into the zone. Tristan has Parker far side. Puck bounces up into the goaltender. Parker on the drop. Puck into the corner. Eagles. Parker on it. Tristan steps up. Puck around. Emmett down the wall. Walker. Walker with it. Tries to split the D. Laid out by the goaltender. Tristan picks that up though. Down low. Walker with it. He tries to split that Tristan nuts out of his weight. And there he goes beginning out. Off Emmett's skate back in. And a shot. Tana kicks that to the side. Puck down low. Parker picks it up. 7 seconds to go. Shoot! That'll do it for the end of the first. Banana lead 3-2. Yeah. Jake on it. Goes it over Eli. Eli up the boards to Zane. Zane can't quite control that. Eagles have it. Puck played into the middle. Puck up the boards. Jake tries to cut that off and does. Played into the middle. Puck played past Cruz in the middle. Eagles in. Nice stick by Eli. Ruby back. Can't find the puck though. Tana gloves that down. Tough critics out there. On the draw, Eagles control. Back to the point. Played out. Nice job by Yannick to knock that free. Puck in the middle, Eagles. Down low, shot, Tana, nice save. Jake, up to Yannick. Gets it to the line, not out. Jake picks it up. Got Blake with him. Blake takes that off the skate. Tries to get it back to Jake. Down low. Parker on it. Forces the turnover. Yannick. Parker. Let's go back to Emmett. Does. Emmett around his man. Plays that down low for Parker. That's intercepted though. Cam. Plays that up again to an Eagle player. Banana not moving the puck well here. Emmett. Down there with Yannick. Puck comes loose. Eagles control. Blake on it. Puck played around. Good pass Yannick. Into the zone. Cam with it. Cam. It's Parker at the far blue line. 3-on-1. Parker. Let's play it for Yannick. Just out of his reach. Yannick down low. In the corner. Yannick. Plays it for Parker. Parker. Has Emmett at the point. Emmett. Shot towards the net. Kicked out. Parker picks that up. To Blake. Rebound. Sits there. Picked up by the Eagles. Eagles break it in. And dump it in past Emmett. Cam back for it. Cam picks it up. Up to Walker. He deflects it for Blake. He blows it down. Up to Ruby. They're going to say no ice. Ruby on the forecheck. Ruby down low. Tries to play that for Walker. That's intercepted. Eagles get that down the ice. 2-on-2 the other way. Jake steps up. Tanner picks that out. Kicks back away. Puck played out to the line. Played back down low. Parker down low. Eli. Ruby. Kristen. Has to go between the legs. Puts it back out. But out of the reach of Walker. Jake has jumped up. He goes back into the zone. Ruby cuts that off. Puts it up the wall. Not out. To Jake. Jake cuts it to Walker. Intercepted. In the middle. Walker gets there. Ruby picks it up. Up to Tristan. Out of his reach. That'll be an icing on the banana. Clinging to a 3-2 lead. Banana struggling to make a pass right now. Parker. On the drop, scrambled. Eagles control. Zane gets a stick on that to knock it out. Cruzy on the forecheck. Good job by Cruz. Forces the Eagles player back. Spins away. Hit up the wall. Cruzy. Zane there. Into the zone. Around Cam. Cam knocks that to the boards and back out. Eagles. Cruzy knocks that to Zane. Zane knocked away from Zane down the ice. Zane first on the puck. Zane protecting it down low. Picks it up to a stick. Has Zinner out front. Can't get it to him. Zinner picks it up back to Cruzy behind the net. Cruz. Parker in to help. Puck played out. Eagles. Spinning the neutral zone. Blake on him. Played up. Into the zone. Comes Emmett. Emmett. Is it to an open wing? Into the middle. Emmett pokes that away from Yannick. Shot. Chip just wide. Good job there. Blake out of the zone. Blake down the wing. Has Yanni with him. Blake shot scores. Nice goal by Blake down the wing. Barry's up over the shoulder. And Blake snipes to make it 4-2. And what's going on here? Off the drop. Eli pushes it back up. Puck comes in. Eagles control. Ruby on the forecheck. Yannick down there too. Puck comes to the middle. Tristan on there. Down the wing, Jake pinches that off. Jake goes hard on the boards. And down low, Ruby there too. Jake goes that loose. Pinched against the boards. Yeah. Bodied off the puck. Eli. Nobody has the puck in front. Tanev makes a great save. Still loose underneath Tanev's pad. 4-2. And I make a change here. Walker. Tries to put that for Blake. That's off a skate. Walker in and out. Shot just up over the net. Parker down low. Loses his stick. Puck played across. Eagles with it. Puck in the neutral zone. Eli back for it. Eli picks it up. That's it up to Blake. In front. Picked off by Jake. Jake's got Walker and Blake with him. Jake into the zone. To Walker, and he can't finish. Blake moves it for Jake. Jake. Walker backdoor to Blake, and he can't finish. Parker. Walker. What's out? Shot. Blocked. Into the corner. Parker hits that away. Walker. Back to Jake. Jake. Over for Emmett. Emmett can't hold the line. Has the puck taken away. 2-on-1 the other way. Shot off the side of the post and out. Walker back takes that away. Plays it up for Blake. Got Parker coming too. Blake tries to go through. He's taken down. Stick goes flying into the corner. Walker with Parker down low. Walker plays it down behind the net. And the Eagles break it out. Again, 3-on-1. Dump it into the corner. Eagles down low. Blake knocks that down. Has Walker with him. To Walker. Walker in. Walker tries to toe drag. Poked away. Tristan picks that up. Tips it up over the net. And Walker will get a change. Parker. Cuts that. Oh, that's Eli. Cuts that off. Back down to Cam. Cam. Up for Cruzy. Cruzy plays it past his man. It's cut off. Ruby picks it up. And just offside. 6:15 to go here in the second. Walker down low. Leaves for Yanni. Yanni. Just hit Blake. Misses him. Eli. Shot from the point. Wide. Parker. Is around. Jake. Down for Parker. Parker spins. Is that down low? That's intercepted. And back the other way. Eli. Blake. Into the zone. Eagles control. Yannick on the forecheck. Knocks that down. Yanni. Blue line. Back in. Yannick down low. And getting a change here. Parker spins, fires just wide. Parker back around. Parker taking in the boards. Walker tries to take that away. Poked off of his stick. Played up. Emmett with it. Back for Cam. Cam for Walker. Walker into the zone. With a step. Poked away from him. And Eagles bring it back out. 3:51 to go here in the second. 4-2. Banana lead. Walker, or Sarson. Walker has some room. Fires it right off the goalie's mask and out of play. Ruby on the forecheck. Off the boards, comes out. Cam. Off the right stick. Plays it up for Cruz. Cruz controls. For Ruby into the zone. Ruby checked off the puck there. Cruzy knocks that down. Cruzy still with it. Down low. Puck finally taken away. Played back out by the Eagles. Puck comes in the middle. Emmett. Spins back to Cam. Cam, up to Cruz. Into the zone. Right away from him. Emmett loses the handle again. Into the middle. Eagles. Right around. Through the middle. Plays that away. Blake gets there. Into the front. Up into the side. Eagles controlling the play here. Up down low. Emmett out. In front. Nice play by Blake to knock that away. Comes to Cruzy. Cruzy gets it. And fires it down the ice for an icing. Banana will get a change. Off the draw. Yanni controls. Yanni pokes that out. And back in. Eli up the boards. Tristan. Sorry, that's Eli. The line's a little bit messed up here. Eli Tristan, that's through his stick. Down low. Eagles down low. He pokes that away. Good job there by Parker. Takes that away. Over for Tristan. Tristan into the zone. Is it in the middle? Parker just past him. Yanni out of the corner. Use for Tristan. Oh, Tristan can't find it. Good try. And the Eagles will bring it out. Eagles get it into the zone. Jake forces him back. Picks it up. Tristan picks it up. Has Yanni with him. Tristan checked. Then he's checked again. He goes back into the zone. Cam gets a stick on that. Cam takes that away. 25 seconds to go. Cam, Walker has Blake. Walker hits Blake at the far blue line. Blake in. Guys, oh, nice save by the goaltender. 10 seconds to go here in the second. Ruby Tyner skate. Ruby on the draw. Puck comes back to Cam. Cam walks in front, intercepted, and played out. That'll do it for the second period. Four, 2, Banana lead. Off the draw.
Send elite.
Okay. Walker into the zone, taken down. Get a trip there on the Eagles. Walker taken down. Banner to the power play. Over on the day, I think. Off the draw. Comes inside of there. Walker down low. Takes that away. Ruby. Comes to Blake. Walker. Tries to get Blake on the far side. Eli. Blake. Eagles get it. Ruby's going to get a penalty for tripping. That'll be negate the power play. 24 seconds in the period. We got 2 penalties already. We'll have Parker and Walker out to start. Eli, Jake on D. Off the draw. Eli's got it. Eli. It's Walker. Oh, I can't find it. 4-on-4 hockey here. Walker has some room. And glove down. 19-18 left here in the third, 4-2 Banana lead. Parker. Walker. Puck put around. Comes to Parker. Parker battling there. Eagles reverse, back to the way. Puck to the neutral zone. Parker takes that away. Down low. Good battle by Parker. Parker's going to end the penalty again. Be 4-on-3. As Parker's hooked. Walker Walker. Oh. Crossbar? Walker to the corner. Walker. Back to Jake at the point. Jake over to Eli. Eli shot. Just wide. Puck played off of Walker's stick. Back to Jake to Eli. Eli. Walker. In. Shot. Well wide. Walker on the forecheck. Comes to Eli. He's checked. And back the other way. Puck played around the boards. Tristan comes out to replace Walker. And Parker picks it up. Through neutral. Parker leaves for Jake. Jake to Parker. His stick lifted. And the defensive goes hard to the net. Net comes off. 8 seconds to go on the power play before we go back to 4-on-4. Cruzy to take the draw. Tristan gets on that. Puck played out. And then over. Plays for Cam. Cam up to Tristan. Tristan into the zone. Tristan. Holds up. Back to, tries to play that for Cam. That's intercepted. And back the other way. Eagles. Emmett picks that up. Up for Cruzy. 3-on-2. Cruzy to Tristan. Oh, that's out of his reach. Puck in the feet. He is defender. Puck back out. And back to the power play here for 15 seconds. Cam with it. Cam spins at his own end. It's Cruzy at the far blue line. Cruzy in. Stops up. Let's play that for Tristan. That's out of his reach. Cam down low. Back to even strength here. In front for Cruzy. Cruz down low. He's checked. Puck played back. Cruz on it now. Cruz takes that away. Cruz. Let's do that for Ruby. Comes to Ruby. Ruby on the backhand. Stop. Rebound. Save. The boy doesn't know where it is. And he covers. Yeti comes out with Blake and Parker. Puck comes to Blake. Eli back to Blake. Let's stick on that. Blake. Parker. Parker out of the corner. Around the net. Plays that back down low. Blake gets there first. Blake taking hard to the boards. A penalty on Eagles for a body check. As Blake taking hard on the boards. And the Banana will go back to the power play with 16:06 left in the third. Please. Jake over to Eli. Eli shoots. Looking for Parker on the side. Laid back up. Well, that's right. So we have no Zane. Not sure what happened with Zane. Puck up to Blake. Blake plays it up. Eli. Eli goes up middle. Parker picks it up into the zone. Parker battling through. Goalie comes out to play it. into the zone. Yeah, he's taken down. No call. Kristen with it. Spins. Shot. Ruby there. Kristen can't find it. And the Eagles get it down the ice. Walker into the zone. Around his man. And he gives it away. Down low. Kristen. In front. Ruby can't find the handle. Good job by Kristen to get there. Kristen takes that away. Kristen over. Down low. 3 seconds to go on the power play. Kristen down for Ruby. Ruby picks it up. Ruby in front. Buck off the pads. Comes to Walker. Ruby. Walker. Shot scores. 5-2. Off the draw, he goes into the zone. Eli takes that away. Eli, there's Parker. Parker down the wall. Parker in. Nice save by the goalie. Oh, it sniffles through. And Parker gets his second of the game, but makes it 6-2. Makes it 6-2. 13:38 left to go. Up right up. Race to Eli, or to Parker. Up right up. Jake. Cruzy. Cruzy check there. That's the Eagles. Eagles. Puck picked off by Eli. Into the middle. Tana out, makes the save. Puck comes in front. Tana covers it up. Off the draw. Emmett controls. Emmett up to Yannick at the far blue line. Yannick into the zone. Yannick down low off the side of the net. Yeah, but drag that in front. Kristen there. Ruby picks that up. Ruby back to Cam. Cam shot. Nice save. Yanni digging for the rebound. Emmett, Cam. Cam takes a spill. Eagles get it down the ice. Down low. Puck comes to the middle. Yanni picks that pass off. Tristan coming. Yanni into the zone. Yanni wide. Puck taken away from him. Puck played around. In his zone. Oh, Cam's going to get a trip. Puck played in the middle. The banana will be short-handed. Off the draw. Parker pushes that, chips it out. Parker on the forecheck. Parker gets there first, has Walker in front. Has the plate in front of Walker. Covered up. Still loose. Walker on the forecheck. Eagles play that out. Parker takes that away. Played back in. No. Walker had it for a second. Played out. Parker picks that off. Parker, Walker. Around a couple. Can't make another move around. Needs to shoot that puck. Eagles back in. Jake. Off the boards, not out. Walker there though. Does poke it out. Parker. Play back in. Jake. Back for it. Lays that down the ice. Walker providing pressure. Over on the boards. Eagles play back in their zone. Eagles through the middle. Parker takes that away. Yeah, he'll fire it down the ice. Blake out for it. We got Cruzy and Emmett on D. Blake up front with Yen. Eagles through the middle. Tanev makes a nice save on the backhand. Tricky shot. 10:04 left here in the third. Banana up 6-2. Eagles at the point. Yanni takes that away. 14 seconds to go. Oop, it should have been a trip there on Yannick. Blake with it though. Blake into the zone. Picks it up himself. Shot. Glove down. They'll leave it. Puck played off to the far side. Cam out of the box. Lays it up for Yanni. Yanni spins. Goes up against the wall. And it's poked away. Cam picks it up. Cam around to Blake. Blake plays it up. Past Tristan down the ice. That'd be an icing on the banana. 9:15 to go here in the third. I'll draw. Comes back to Jake. Jake spins. Up to Ruby. Ruby, check there, coming out of the zone. Jake takes his man down. Jake's going to go to the box. As Ruby touches it. And Jake's going to go to the box for a body check. Cam will come out. Ruby Tristan. Eli. Up the boards. Not out. Ruby still battling. Eli in there too. Puck pin against the boards. No whistle yet. Eli trying to make it out. Does come free. Cam picks it up. Cam down low. Has some time. He'll play that off the boards and down the ice. Tristan on the forecheck. He'll spin that away. And down the ice. Cam taken down. Tristan with it. Gets it out. Puck played across. Blade in. Cam back for it. Cam. Just some time. Fires it down the ice. Didn't get all of that, but does get it down. Parker and Cruzy come out. Puck played up. Puck played past Emmett. Into the middle. Eagles. Slapper just wide. And Cruzy plays that down. Eagles gain the zone. Cruzy loses an edge. Down low. Puck played around. Blake at the line. Eli picks that off. He's checked out. Doesn't get it out. Back in the middle. Blake knocks that down. Blake blocks that shot. Eli takes it away. Eli has Jake out of the box. Hits him. Jake down low. Shot. Deflected in the corner. Cruzy. Jake holds the line. Jake. Oh, Zinner to Cruzy, and then Zinner with the hat trick. Makes it 7-2. Where's Sheena? .638 left here to go in the third. Off the draw. Eagles control. Eli puts it up. Tristan. Walker. Has Yanni with him. Walker, scores up over the shoulder. Cheeky one makes it 8-2. .625 to go. Puck play back to Eli. Eli. Walker. Got Tristan with him. Over to Yannick. Yannick. Shot, rebound. Goes back the other way. Walker, Tristan there. Puck gets to the line just out past Eli. Eli dumps it in for Yannick. They're going to say no offside. Yannick at the line. Yeah, so I get that down low. Jake there, battling. Comes loose. Tristan back for it. Loses the handle. Comes to Eli. Up to Yannick. Yannick. Walker. Walker in. Yannick on the rebound. Will Barry make it 9-2. Nice play there. Nice backtrack by Tristan. Cam in the box for tripping. Banana play to the line. Held in by the Eagles. Eagles right across. Yannick giving some pressure there. Played just wide. Eli around the boards. Parker chips that past his defenseman and out on the ice. Eagles back for it. 3:20 to go here in the third. Puck played up. Back to the line. Stays onside. In the middle. Oh, Parker knocks that loose. Yannick with it. Rolling puck. Yannick controls. Yannick. Oh, that is how you play a one-on-one. Well done. Too bad it's not contact. Tristan down low, has Walker in front. Tristan with it. Tries to play it in front. That's blocked. Eagles play it out. Knocked down by Cruzy. Cruzy. It's pickpocketed. In. And nice goal. Takes it 9-3. Walker on the draw. Wins that back to Cruz. Cruzy down low. He's being pressured. Cruzy plays it up the boards. Just out of the reach of Walker. Down low. Emmett. Puck played high. Tristan picks that up. Tristan now plays it to Walker. Walker with it. Walker through and flips it just over the net. Yanni tried to show drag and got leveled. Emmett on it. Walker battling there too. 4-on-4 hockey here. Puck comes up. Tristan knocks that loose. Walker tries to go through the middle. He's taken down. Tristan picks it up though. Nice save. Puck's loose. Cam out of the box. Puck played down the ice. Cam back for it. Cam stops up. Plays it up to Walker. Walker into the zone. On net. Blake going to the net. .55 seconds to go. Off the draw, Parker. Ruby wins that back. Blake, Eli, Jake. Jake shot, Walker to the corner. Puck played down low. Eagles pick it up. Spin around, Eli. Eli, Yannick. Stopped in front, Ruby there. Eagles break it out and get it down the ice. Puck in on Tanev. Tanev leaves for Eli. Eli up for Blake. Blake chips that. Gets out. Yanni picks it up. Yanni finished off the boards there. In the middle. Yannick knocks that down. Leaves for Eli. Eli in. Eli. Oh, tries to hit Blake. Eli back up. 9 seconds to go. Eli. Eli spins around that. Tries to put that back in front. Blocked. That'll do it. The Banana will win it 9-3. Yes and no.
Yeah, I think so.
One this morning. This morning.